Hey YouTube, my Darkest99 here. What's up? Here's my second version of my predictions for the ban list of March 2012 for Yu-Gi-Oh! My last one did not receive so well, so I decided to make different predictions, and we'll see how this one improves. We're gonna start with what's gonna be banned. I'm gonna start first with Dandelion because Dandelion's a good card. It's really good because plants are one of the top tier best decks in the format right now, along with Rescue Rabbit decks. This card creates a lot of mayhem because every time it's sent to the graveyard, you get 2 tokens. It's ridiculous. You can go for immediate formula. You can go for it's just really ridiculous. Formula, Trisha, all those combos. It's really brutal. So if that gets banned, that's gonna mark the end of plant decks. Because how the hell are you gonna run a plant deck without fucking tokens or dandy? But there's a lot of other decks coming out on the horizon like windups, insectors, all that stuff. Moss Reborn, this card, now guys, you all know what I'm thinking. Moss Reborn, this card gives you a lot of options. It's just too much. This card is too good, way too good. Because when future decks are going to come out, like, for example, Windups, this card's going to be ridiculously awesome. It works in any deck, I swear to God. It's not even funny. This card is just so much. It gives you a lot of options. This might get banned. I hope not, but it might. Now, the reason why I have Sangan on here, because if this gets banned, Tor Guide users are going to have to use that fucking retarded Tor bus. And that secret rare should be worth $30 because I don't think that card's going to be good. So if this gets banned, then that's going to be a problem. Because Tor Guide's value might decrease a little because you have to run Tor bus and that's going to suck. And a lot of players are going to quit the game pretty much because that's retarded. But I'm not saying it's going to get banned. These are my predictions, like I said, guys. So don't think it's my personal opinion. Saying this is going to be it, but this is predictions, my thoughts. So if that gets banned, that's going to hurt tour guides a little. You're going to have to run tour bus it's what's what. I don't know if Gores is going to get banned. This is just my prediction. I'm guessing because Gores has a lot of plays because like if you're below 2,000 life and you attack with some monster and they have enough life, you drop Gores, they drop Gores in the token, you can't negate a Solemn because Solemn you need to have at least over 2,000. If you're 2,000 or below, the card's dead to you. And nothing else can negate that. Maybe Debunk might, but if you don't have that, you're pretty much fucked. This card is ridiculous. It's unbelievable. It's not even funny. This card is a staple in every deck right now. Now, Brionac. This card, a lot of people said the previous format, this card was going to get banned. A lot of people thought this card was going to get banned before the September 1st ban list was created. But guess what? It didn't get banned yet. But I think this time it might get banned because with all these decks like Windups, Tour Guide Plants, Rescue Rabbits, Dark Worlds, it's just a lot. It's too much. And Lightpoint's coming back. It's just really too much. This card needs to get banned because it creates a lot of OTKs, and you can actually return Call of the Haunted and a couple other things like this with this thing. It's amazing. It's a really good card. It's too good. It gives you a lot of options and a lot of ways to win. It has to go down to once. Just balances out the game. Now here's what's going to get limited. The Agent of Mystery, the Earth. This card is really good. This card is like the Elementary Hero Stratos of the deck. Like when Stratos is at 1, this has to be put down to 1. If they do not put this at 1, I think they might semi-limit this to 2 and semi-limit Master Hyperion. I'm not sure, but this card, if this gets hit to 1, then that means Master Hyperion is going to be a piece of fucking garbage because you only run 6 agents to begin with, pretty much. So that's going to be that's going to hurt the deck. So I'm just saying this card is really good because you have Sentry in the Sky, you can search for automatic Hyperion, and you can use this for a lot of other things like Synchro In, Overlay for Gogatu, whatever he's called. It's just really ridiculous. Now Levy Air has got to go down to 1 because this card, besides Zinmanes, is the most abusive XYZ Exceed monster out there. Because this brings back your removed stuff like Plague Spreader, you removed Ryo, you removed Glow Up Bulb, Dandelion from the effect of Spore. It gives you so many options. It's ridiculous. It's really a good card. And this has to go down to 1 because if this doesn't go down to 1, then the whole game's going to go up the wall. It really is. This card is good in every deck. It's really good. Elemental Hero the Shining. This card, this is the only Elemental Hero who's not been reprinted yet, and it is really good. People run this at free. This should go down to 1 or 2, because it gains 300 for each removed, it's it's a really good card. This can jump up like to 31 or over when it's summoned. It is so good, it's not even funny. This needs to go to 1. Now, the next card is going to be limited as Goyo Guardian. This card, if they ban Brionac, they should give us Goyo Guardian back. Because Goyo didn't really create a lot of OTKs. That would be Brionac. Because Brionac would create OTKs. The only thing Goyo was really famous for to get it banned in the first place, because when it steals a monster, you could possibly use that monster's effect. Or use it for Synchro material or Xe material. But this is not an OTK position. Brionac was. So if Brionac's banned, we might get Goyo back. Like when Giant Shunei got banned, we got back Heavy Storm and a third Mystical Space Typhoon. So this might happen if Brionac's banned. Fabled Raven. This card's really good in Dark Worlds, and it's really good. It can create a massive OTK. It really is. This card needs to be limited to 1 or banned. This card, like you have a Dark World hand, like Rapid and a few other things, discard all that, boom, you're going to be in a big shit ton of trouble. The combo would go up the wall. This needs to go to 1. This really needs to go to 1. I don't care what you guys say, this needs to go to 1, because if this is at free still, it's going to create a lot of mayhem. It's a really good card. It gives you combos like, it activates those Dark World effects. It's really, really, really difficult. Black Rose Dragon. The reason why this has to go to 1, because this card is really good. Same reason for the Fabled Raven. This card nukes the field. It really benefits. So unless you have something to stop it, like Starlight Road or something, you're pretty much fucked. This card might need to go to 1. Raikou the Lightsworn Hunter. If this card is limited to 1, we could have a second charge. We can have charge semi-limited to 2. The reason why Charge Library got limited in the first place because of Raikou and Lumina. The reason why I have Lumina down there, I'll explain that reason when we get to that part, but Raikou needs to go to 1, bottom line. Because that can give us a second charge. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm just saying, Lightsworns really need to get their thing up there, but tell me what you think. Ogia, this card is Shrag. This card needs to go to 1 again, because this card's really good. Like, you could steal their monsters. This is good. This is like a second Gores. Because if Gores gets banned, this might go back to 1. This card's amazing. This is really good in other decks like Lightsworn and stuff. But this card steals like XYZ monsters, even Roach. It's pretty bad. It's really messed up. This needs to go to 1. Royal Oppression. The reason why this needs to go back to 1, because of all the special summoning out there, like Rescue Rabbits, Tour Guide Plays, all that. This needs to go back to 1. I don't know why it got fucking banned in the first place. This should have never been banned. It should have stayed at 1. I don't know why they banned it, but this card needs to go back into circulation, because if you don't put this card back into circulation, I don't know what to tell you. This card needs to go back down to 1, because this card can really cripple a lot of decks. Starlight Rogue. This card, since Heavy Storm returned, it's amazing. This card needs to go to 1. Unless Black Rose Dragon is not limited to 1. If it is limited to 1, then I don't think Starlight Road's going to get touched. Only maybe semi-limited, worst comes to worst. But this card's really good. It protects you. His other things protect you like Solemn Warning, Dark Bribe, and all that crap. It's really pretty good. Now, I'm going to go to part 2 of this video. So yeah, because I don't want to make the video this long. So yeah, just PM me, tell me what you think. Later, YouTube.